In the quiet expanse of a forest nestled on the outskirts of a bustling city lived a humble lumberjack named Anthony. His small cabin was a haven within this vast wilderness, and it was here that his simple life unfolded. Surrounding him was a unique settlement, a village that had sprung up years ago, forged by the determination of a group of resourceful peasants who, despite their modest means, managed to carve out their homes in this idyllic spot. But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. On a particularly ordinary morning, much like the countless ones before it, Anthony began his day's work, carrying firewood, a task that defined his occupation. His trusty axe was ready to slice through the logs, each swing echoing the rhythm of his labor. Yet this routine was unexpectedly disrupted by an ethereal presence. A vision in white, a little girl appeared before him, clad in an elegant dress that seemed out of place in the wilderness. Her words, uttered with innocence and warmth, sent shivers down Anthony's spine, for they were both perplexing and heartfelt. "Hi, Daddy, you don't know how much I miss you." Bewildered and astonished, Anthony's gaze moved from the girl to his surroundings as he sought to comprehend how such an immaculate apparition could have arrived in his remote abode. Yet his search yielded no answers, and before his eyes, the girl vanished as mysteriously as she had appeared. Convinced that this was the product of his imagination, Anthony continued with his work, dismissing the encounter as a fleeting daydream. However, the following day brought a startling recurrence. The same girl, the same greeting. Rose, as she introduced herself, seemed to exist at the intersection of reality and dreams. Days turned into weeks, and Anthony's solitude was punctuated by Rose's visits, each meeting a blend of curiosity, wonder, and a newfound paternal instinct. The enchantment of their interactions deepened as Rose shared her thoughts, her affection for Anthony unflinchingly evident. Her mannerisms, elegant and refined, belied her surroundings, and Anthony found himself questioning the source of their connection. How could a girl of such privilege be associated with his humble existence? Intrigued yet baffled, Anthony dared to ask Rose about her certainty that he was her father. The child's response only deepened the enigma as she spoke of a mother's prohibition and the potential consequences of sharing more details. The fabric of reality was torn as Anthony grappled with the complexity of this connection. Weeks passed and Rose's presence remained a constant in Anthony's life. As the bond between them grew, Anthony yearned for proof of their connection. He dared to request a photograph, a tangible link to his newfound reality. Rose, torn between her longing and her mother's restrictions, eventually promised to retrieve a picture. The anticipation that followed was palpable. When Rose returned with the photograph, a flood of memories rushed over Anthony as he beheld the image. It was a moment of poignant realization. The girl who had become a part of his life was indeed his daughter. This revelation unveiled a parallel narrative, one that had been shrouded in the depths of his memory. For Anthony, 3 years ago, was not just a humble lumberjack. He had been a powerful billionaire, living a life of privilege and luxury. An unfortunate accident, a fall during a parachute jump, had robbed him of his memories, leaving him adrift in a sea of forgotten moments. Also, if you have not done already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. His loving wife, Sarah, and their daughter, Rose, had hoped that retreating to a simple cabin, reminiscent of Anthony's childhood, might trigger his lost memories. But it was the persistence and innocence of Rose that finally bridged the gap, healing her father's fractured memories. Their reunion was an emotional crescendo, a celebration of bonds that transcended time and circumstance. The woodcutter's humble cabin became a haven for a family restored, its walls echoing with laughter, stories, and love. Anthony's journey from a solitary existence to a rekindled family unit was a testament to the inexplicable power of love, capable of forging paths to the unimaginable and breathing life into the seemingly impossible. In the embrace of his daughter and wife, Anthony found not only his past but a future imbued with hope and warmth.